click is louder than a thunder crack. The moment when you turn your confidence back. I watch the dust motes dancing in the light that spills in from the open into the night. You say you need a little space to breathe, but you take all the air when you leave. I count the steps you take down the hall, one by one. I feel my spirit fall. The silence rushes in like a heavy tide. Nowhere left for me to run and hide. I am still alone inside this crowded room, nurturing the flowers of my gloom. It hurts when you go, but it hurts when you stay, knowing that you leave me anyway. The latch clicks shut and seals my fate, left alone to simply sit and wait. My coffee cup is cold upon the stand. I trace the rim with my trembling hand. The imprint of your lips is fading fast, another relic of the recent past. I wish I didn't memorize your walk, or the distinctive rhythm of your talk. I count the steps you take down the hall, one by one. I feel my spirit fall. The silence rushes in like a heavy tide. Nowhere left for me to run and hide. I am still alone inside this crowded room, nurturing the flowers of my gloom. It hurts when you go, but it hurts when you stay, knowing that you leave me anyway. The latch clicks shut and seals my fate, left alone to simply sit and wait. Just the echo of the latch. Click, click, click. You are sitting in the chair across the room. The television flickers in the evening gloom. I wanna ask you how your day has been, but I'm scared to let the cold air in. We used to talk until the sun came up. Now we are staring at an empty cup. The distance grows with every breath we take, a quietness that makes my body ache. The silence is a heavy door, I cannot push it anymore. It stands between your heart and mine, a border and a warning line. I scream your name inside my head, but nothing real is ever said. outside and wanting more. The silence is a heavy door. I touch your shoulder, but you pull away, as if my hand is made of disarray. I wonder if you even know I am here, or if I have become a ghost you fear. We used to talk until the sun came up. Now we are staring at an empty cup. The distance grows with every breath we take, a quietness that makes my body ache. The silence is a heavy door. I cannot push it anymore. It stands between your heart and mine, a border and a warning line. I scream your name inside my head, but nothing real is ever said. Locked outside and wanting more. The silence is a heavy door. Knocking on the world, can you hear me? Let me in, let me in. I knew the clock was ticking from the start. I heard the countdown beating in your heart. We were a season that was meant to end, a broken letter that we could not send. I tried to freeze the second hand in place, to memorize the contour of your face. But destiny is cruel and does not wait. It drags us to the edges of our fate. We were loving on borrowed time, committing the perfect romantic crime, stealing moments from the hands of fate, knowing that it would be too late. Now the bill is coming, I must pay for every second that you stay. The debt is heavy and the cost is high. Loving on borrowed time means goodbye. The bags are packed beside the open door. You do not belong to me anymore. I wish I never asked for just one day. It makes it harder now you go away. I try to freeze a second hand in place, to memorize the contour of your face. But destiny is cruel and does not wait. It drags us to the edges of our fate. We were loving on borrowed time, committing a perfect romantic crime, stealing moments from the hands of fate, knowing that it would be too late. Now the bill is coming, I must pay for every second that you stay. The keep the ticket stubs inside the jar. The receipt from that tiny little bar. A sweater that still smells like your cologne. These artifacts are all that I own. I walk the halls of memory alone, scanning every item that I have known. It is quiet here where shadows play, preserving things that you threw away. Welcome to the museum of us, covered in a layer of dust. Don't touch the glass, don't break the seal. None of this is truly real. I am the curator of the past, holding on to things that didn't last. A gallery of love and trust inside the museum of us. Here is the corner where we had our fight. Here is the exhibit of the perfect night. I polish every memory with tears, trying to keep them bright throughout the years. I walk the halls of memory alone, scanning every item that I have known. It is quiet here where shadows play, preserving things that you threw away. Welcome to the museum of us, covered in a layer of dust. Don't touch the glass, don't break the seal. None of this is truly real. I am the curator of the past, holding on to things that didn't last. A gallery of love and trust inside the museum of us. Admission is free, but it costs my heart. Just looking, don't touch. The shadows used to be our gentle friends. We hid inside them till the weekends. But now the darkness feels like it has teeth. I am suffocating underneath. I jump at every creak upon the floor. I double check the locking of the door. The empty space beside me in the bed is filling up with all the words you said. Now I'm sleeping with the light on, waiting for the break of dawn. I'm scared of what the night might bring. The echo of a wedding ring. I cannot close my eyes and drift away. I need the artificial day, because when the darkness starts to creep, I see you leaving in my sleep. The lamp trace the outline where your head used to lay. The pillow is cold in the light of the day, but when the sun sinks and the shadows grow tall, I swear I can see your shape on the wall. You walk out the door and you take all the air, leaving me gasping in the depth of despair. My eyes are playing tricks on my mind, seeking a ghost that you left behind. I reach out my hand to the empty space, hoping to feel just a touch of your face. It isn't really you. The floorboards are creaking, I hold in my breath. The silence is heavy and quiet as death. Playing tricks on my mind, seeking a ghost that you left behind. I reach out my hand to the empty space, hoping to feel just a touch of your face. I am still alone when the candles burn low, watching the phantom of you come and go. It hurts when you leave, but you never quite part. You linger like smoke in the halls of my heart. Alone in the night with a vision so true, but it is only a shadow. It isn't really you. Just a shadow staying when you leave. The digital clock is the only light here, painting the room in a red atmosphere. I toss and I turn in the tangle of sheets, listen to the rhythm of lonely heartbeats. The world is asleep and the traffic is died. There is nowhere for my lonely thoughts to go high. The darkness is pressing against every pane, driving me slowly and surely insane. I talk to the ceiling, I talk to the floor, begging for sleep to come in through the door. It is 3 in the morning and I am awake, counting the pieces of us that did break. I am still alone in the dead of remember the way that you breathed in your sleep, a comforting rhythm so heavy and deep. Now silence is screaming so loud in my ears, it amplifies all of my deepest rooted fears. I close up my eyes but the movie still plays of how we were happy in earlier days. The darkness is pressing against every pain, driving me slowly and surely insane. I talk to the ceiling, I talk to the floor, begging for sleep to come in through the door. It is 3 in the morning and I am awake, counting the pieces of us that did break. I am still alone in the dead of the night, wishing that morning would bring me to light. It hurts when you leave me to battle the dark with only the embers of our dying spark. Tick-tock, still awake. 3 a.m. 3 This bed was a kingdom, we ruled side by side. Now it is an ocean so deep and so wide. I stay on the edge to avoid the abyss. The center is cold and it's filled with the mist of your body heat and the weight of your arm. They used to protect me from all kinds of harm. I stretch out my leg and I feel only cold. The story of us is a book that is old. I am freezing in summer, I'm shaking in June. How did our symphony end out of tune? I am ruling half a kingdom of thread, alone in the night in this desolate bed. It hurts when you leave and the mattress springs back. The half that is empty turns totally black. I am still alone while I cling to the side, with no one to hold me and nowhere to hide. The scent of your skin is beginning to fade from the pillowcase where your heavy head lay. I try to preserve it, I bury my nose, but memory wilts like a cut dying rose. The space is a monster that eats up my rest, putting my sanity through a cruel test. I stretch out my leg and I feel only cold. The story of us is a book that is old. I am freezing in summer, I am shaking in June. How did our symphony end out of tune? I am ruling half a kingdom of thread, alone in the night in this desolate bed. It hurts when you leave and the mattress springs back. The half that is empty turns totally black. I am still alone while I cling to the side, with no one to hold me and nowhere to hide. Too much space, so cold. Just have argued in whispers to keep it contained, but the damage was done and the teardrops rained. You put on your jacket and picked up your keys. I fell to the floor on my trembling knees. I waited for you to turn back and to say that you didn't mean it and you're going to stay. But the metal turned around in the mechanism, creating a deep and a dark, lovely prism. The click was the loudest thing I ever heard, more final than any sad spoken word. Now I am alone with the sound of the lock echoing around like the tick of a clock. It hurts when you leave, but the silence is worse. It settles upon me like an ancient curse. Alone in the night with the door shut so tight, locked in the darkness without any fighting the urge to let out a sob. I wonder if you are standing outside, or if you have driven away with your cry. The barrier stands like a wall made of stone, conferring the fact that I am on my own. When the metal turned around in the mechanism, creating a deep and a dark, lovely prism. The click was the loudest thing I ever heard, more final than any sad spoken word. Now I am alone with the sound of the lock echoing round like the tick of a clock. It hurts when you leave, but the silence is worse. It settles upon me like an ancient curse. Alone in the night with the door shut so tight, locked in the darkness without any click. Locked out. Locked I look out the window and millions of lights. Each one is a story of one cozy night. Couples are laughing and sharing a meal, while I am numb and forgetting to feel. The city is buzzing with life and with love, while I watch it all from my tower above. The glass is a barrier cold to the touch. I didn't think I would miss you this much. Seeing the world go on two by two reminds me of everything I had with you. I am still alone in a city of friends where the party begins and it never ends, but not for the girl who is waiting for you with nothing but sorrow to help her get through. It hurts when you leave me to watch the parade of lovers walking in the promenade, alone in the night while the city burns bright. The cars are like red blood cells flowing in veins, while I am the virus that causes the pains. I turn off the lamp and I sit in the gloom. The city lights cast color shapes in the room. I am jealous of strangers I don't even know, just because they have a place they can go. The glass is a barrier cold to the touch. I didn't think I would miss you this much, but seeing the world go on two by two reminds me of everything I had with you. I am still alone in a city of friends where the party begins and it never ends, but not for the girl who is waiting for you with nothing but sorrow to help her get through. It hurts when you leave me to watch the parade of lovers walking in the promenade, alone in the night while the city burns bright. So many lights, none for me, just strangers. The phone is a beacon beside of my head. It lights up the dark with ominous dread. I check it for messages, check it for calls, while shadows are dancing on lonely walls. You said you would text me when you got home, but I am still waiting and feeling alone. The battery dies just like my poor hope. I am sliding down a slippery slope of checking and waiting and checking again for three little dots that appear now and then. I am still alone with the blue light ghost, the one that I wanted and needed the most. It hurts when you leave me on red and unsaid, with thousands of questions inside of my head, alone in the night with a screen that is black, knowing you're never gonna type back. I scroll through the photos of us in the past, when smiles were easy and moments were vast. Now pixels are all that I have of your face, frozen in time and frozen in space. The silence is digital, cold and precise, cutting my heart like a dagger of ice. with a screen that is black, knowing you're never gonna type back. No signal, no answer. Blue light. I close my eyes tight and I drift far away to a place where the sky is a beautiful gray, and you are there waiting with arms open wide, with nowhere to run to and nothing to hide. We laugh and we talk and we kiss in the rain, free from the heartache and free from the pain. But morning is cruel and the sun is a thief, stealing the solace and bringing the grief. The alarm cuts the dream like a knife through a thread, and reality fills me with heavy dread. I am still alone when the dream starts to fade, facing the mess that you're leaving as made. It hurts when you leave in the blink of an eye, when I open them up and I start to cry. Alone in the night is where I wanna be, because in my dreams you are still here with me. I try to go back, I try to re-sleep, to find the connection I wanted to keep. But the conscious world pulls me out of the deep, leaving me broken and wanting to weep. The pillow is wet with the tears that I shed, wishing that I could stay sleeping instead. But morning is cruel and the sun is a thief, stealing the solace and bringing the grief. The alarm cuts the dream like a knife through a thread, and reality fills me with heavy dread. I am still alone when the dream starts to fade, facing the mess that you're leaving as made. It hurts when you leave in the blink of an eye, when I open them up and I start to cry. Alone in the night is where I wanna be, because in my dreams you are still here with me. Let me sleep. Don't wake me, you're still there. Pull out the plate and I set down the fork. I open the wine and I pull out the cork. pour it back in with a shaky hand, trying to follow the new solo plan. The kitchen is quiet, the oven is cold. I feel like a story that's already told. I sit at the table and stare at the wood, doing the best that I possibly could. I am still alone at a table so wide, with only my shadow right here by my side. It hurts when you leave and the routine is broke. My life has become like a sad, cruel joke. Alone in the night with a meal meant for two, tasting the bitterness of missing you. I scrape off the leftovers into the bin, wondering where exactly to begin to build up a life that fits only one, when everything feels like it has come undone. The clatter of dishes is loud and severe, reminding me constantly you are not here. The kitchen is quiet, the oven is cold. I feel like a story that's already told. I sit at the table and stare at the wood, doing the best that I possibly could. I am still alone at a table so wide, with only my shadow right here by my side. It hurts when you leave and the routine is broke. My life has become like a sad, cruel joke. Alone in the night with a meal meant for two, tasting the bitterness of missing you. Bon appetit to nobody, just me. The sky is exploding with flashes of light, adding the chaos to this lonely night. The rain hits the window like bullets of glass, counting the minutes that struggle to pass. I used to feel safe in the circle of arms, protected from thunder and all of its harms. But now I am shivering under the quilt, drowning in sorrow and drowning in guilt. The storm is outside, but it's inside as well, turning my bedroom into a cell. I am still alone is creeping across the floor. I wrap myself tight in a desperate hug. I made it through hours of silence and black, knowing that you are not ever coming back. The birds start to sing and it sounds like a lie, a cheerful tune while I sit here and cry. The night was a battle I fought on my own, a war in a trench that is quiet and lone. I survived the darkness, but what is the cost when everything meaningful seems to be lost? I am still alone as the sun starts to rise, wiping the sleep and the tears from my eyes. It hurts when you leave and the day starts anew, with nothing to look forward to without you. Alone in the night, I have paid all my dues. Now I face the day with the morning blues. The world wakes up happy and ready to go, while I am moving in motion so slow. I put on my mask and I open the blind, leaving the safety of darkness behind. But inside my chest it is midnight remaining, with a forecast of heartache and constantly raining. The night was a battle I fought on my own, a war in a trench that is quiet and lone. I survived the darkness, but what is the cost when everything meaningful seems to be lost? I am still alone as the sun starts to rise, wiping the sleep and the tears from my eyes. It hurts when you leave and the day starts anew, with nothing to look forward to without you. Alone in the night, I have paid all my dues. Now I face the day with the morning blues. Morning comes, but you don't. Still alone. Walk around the kitchen with a heavy tread, avoiding all the words that we have never said. The mug you used to drink from is gathering the dust, a monument to love that turned into rust. The silence in the hallway is loud enough to hear, ringing like a siren in my weary ear. I try to wash the dishes and I try to clean the floor, but I keep looking over at the locking of the door, hoping that the handle turns and breaks the spell of this quiet and lonely living hell. I'm still alone inside this house of wood, doing the best that I possibly could, but it hurts when you leave and the silence The jacket that you left is hanging on the hook. I read the final page of our unfinished book. The ending wasn't happy and the ending wasn't sweet. Just a sudden stop upon a one-way street. I sit upon the carpet where we used to laugh. Now I am torn in two and I am just a half. I try to wash the dishes and I try to clean the floor, but I keep looking over at the locking of the door, hoping that the handle turns and breaks the spell of this quiet and lonely living hell. I am still alone inside this house of wood, doing the best that I possibly could, but it hurts when you leave and the silence remains, flowing like a poison in my tired veins. Every object in this room screams out your name, and I am the only one left here to blame. Just dust settling down on your chair. The sun begins to dip below the city line. I pour another glass of cheap and bitter wine. I dread the coming darkness and the shadows tall, because that is when I feel the hardest fall. The daytime keeps me busy with a million things, but the nighttime only brings the sorrow and the stings. The clock upon the wall is mocking me again. Tick-tack goes the rhythm of the pain. I pull the covers up to hide my face, but I cannot escape this empty space. Midnight is a weapon that cuts me to the bone, reminding me that I am truly on my own. It hurts when you leave, but the night is the knife that carves out the joy from my broken life. Alone in the dark, I am fighting a war against the memories of what we were before. I stare at the ceiling till my eyes begin to burn, waiting for the peace that I can never earn. The ghost of your whispers are floating in the air, tangling their fingers in my messy hair. I reach out to the side where you used to sleep, but the canyon between us is wide and deep. The clock upon the wall is mocking me again. Tick-tock goes the rhythm of the pain. I pull the covers up to hide my face, but I cannot escape this empty space. is the knife that carves out the joy from my broken life. Alone in the dark, I am fighting a war against the memories of what we were before. Cut me deep, the dark so weatherman says it is 90 degrees, but I am shaken down within my very knees. The cold is not a weather, it is a state of mind. Since you left me here so far behind, I wrap myself in blankets, but the ice is in my chest, putting my endurance to the ultimate test. My teeth are chattering with words I can't release, begging for a moment of quiet and peace. But the temperature is dropping in my soul. Since I lost the half that made me whole, I am still alone and I am freezing in the heat, walking like a ghost down the sunny street. It hurts when you leave, cause you took all the fire, leaving me to burn on a cold funeral pyre. Alone in the night or alone in the day, the chill in my heart just won't go away. People see me sweating, but I feel the frost, counting up the things that I have loved and lost. Your arms were the shelter from the winter wind. Now I'm paying for my every single sin. I try to drink some tea to warm me from inside, but there is no place left where the warmth can hide. My teeth are chattering with words I can't release, begging for a moment of quiet and peace. But the temperature is dropping in my soul. Since I lost the half that made me whole, I am still alone and I am freezing in the heat, walking like a ghost down the sunny street. It hurts when you leave, cause you took all the fire, leaving me to burn on a cold funeral pyre. Alone in the night or alone in the day, the chill in my heart just won't go away. So cold in the sun, freezing. I hear a car drive by and I look at the street. My heart begins to skip a heavy beat. I think it might be you returning to the scene, but it is just a stranger in a limousine. I sit beside the window, watching cars go by, underneath the vast and empty black sky. I know that I am foolish for waiting on a ghost, for the one who hurt me and I love the most. But hope is a habit that is hard to break. break. Even when my spirit begins to shake, I am still alone, watching the door that never opens, gathering the words that were never spoken. It hurts when you leave, but the waiting is worse. Trapped inside of this repetitive curse, alone in the night, I am staring at the latch, waiting for a key that will never match. Every little shadow looks a bit like you. I paint the world in shades of gray and blue. I jump when the wind blows against the pane, thinking you were walking through the heavy rain. But the lock is still engaged and the hall is still, and I am losing all of my strength and will. I know that I am foolish for waiting on a ghost, for the one who hurt me and I love the most. But hope is a habit that is hard to break, even when my spirit begins to shake. I am still alone, watching the door that never opens, gathering the words that were never spoken. It hurts when you leave, but the waiting is worse. Trapped inside of this repetitive curse, alone in the night, I am staring at the latch, waiting for a key that will never match. Stay closed, no key, just me. They say that time will heal the deepest kind of wound, but I am still waiting to be attuned to a life where I don't feel the stinging pain every time I hear the falling rain. The scab is ripped away before it gets to heal, making everything so vivid and so real. I try to bandage up the hole inside my chest, but I never get a moment just to rest. The blood is the memory of your tomb detached, and I am still alone, and I am bleeding out the past, wondering how long this misery will last. It hurts when you leave and the wound is fresh and red, filling up the space in my lonely bed. Alone in the night, I am nursing the scar, wishing I could be exactly where you are. I walk through the city with a smile on my face, but inside I am losing the human race. I am fragile like a glass that is about to break, drowning in the sorrow of my own mistake. I can't stop the flow of the tears that fall back against the hard and unyielding wall. I try to bandage up the hole inside my chest, but I never get a moment just to rest. The blood is a memory of your tender touch, and I am still alone, and I am bleeding out the past, wondering how long this misery will last. It hurts when you leave and the wound is fresh and red, filling up the space in my lonely bed. Alone in the night, I am nursing the scar, wishing I